Hey guys, welcome back. Today we'll be following up on our seventh video of this 100-day challenge, which is basically a 100 video challenge. Anyways, back to the topic. The last time we discussed the else if function and how it works in Python, and today we'll be discussing something else which isn't mentioned in the book, but since we have a lot of videos to spare, so I figured it's only fair that we also discuss what happens in for loops and while loops and etc. In this video we'll be discussing for loops and their, you can say, versatility as compared to other languages. So one thing about for loop as compared to other languages is that it does not put you through the standard, you can say, standard procedure that you have to follow for a for loop, where you write for integer I is equals to something, and then you give a range, and then you increment with every single loop, every single number. In Python it does not work like that. For example, if we start with a very basic and simple for loop, and there is also this option of range in Python which will give you the range of numbers from one number to the other. For example, if we say for I in range 15, it should say print I. It will give us a list of all the numbers from 0 to 14. Okay, here so you can see the concept of the first number starting from 0 also exists in Python, which means the first number that we consider always starts from 0 in a loop. And since we gave us a range of 15, it did actually give us 15 digits, which means it gave us from the start of 0 to 15. So this is something interesting about Python. Another thing that I wanted to discuss is if we change some functionality about this, and if we say if I modulus, let's say 3, since we have 15, 3 is equals to 0. Remember guys, is equals to 0, and then print I. It will give us a whole different set of values, those which when divided by 3 give us the remainder 0. See, 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, which all fall under the table of 3. So this is something, this is like the very basic of a for loop. And there is another concept of for loop where we use lists, and instead of putting everything in an array and entering data in an array and then printing it in another array, we can do something really simple that goes like, for example, if I give a list of cities is equals to, for example, if we start with Islamabad, Delhi, Riyadh, Dubai, and another one, let's say Beijing, etc. And now I say for city, which refers to one of these in cities, what will it give me? I'm asking it to print those cities one by one for me, and we will see what does it print. Okay, sorry. It is case sensitive, guys. Anyways, you see it gave us the list of these cities. For city in cities, where this city stands for every single element in this object or in this list. So from this we learned that you do not need to, first of all, you do not need to initialize a whole variable for this. I just chose a variable city which will represent each and every which will represent each and every object in this list. Similarly, when in arrays we use the array and then the square brackets, and then we use I, which gives us the position and the value of whatever object is whatever integer value or whatever value is at that position, and it prints that value. So here this city is actually, it's just printing on all of these one by one. So there you go. Now there is like, if now this is a string, right? So how do we know if it will print, if it will print something that has a particular. So if I write if t in city, okay, remember you have to say city because it is searching through the list one by one. Print city, and it should give us the cities that start with D. There you go. It gives us Delhi and it gives us Dubai. And there is another way you can do this whole this thing that I did in a very simpler and easy way, which goes something like this. You can start off with a variable, and you can do the whole loop thing in this you know in this loop, in this variable itself. I for I in range 15 will give us exactly the same as what it gave us above when we were using 4 lines. See, and it chose to give us it chose to give us this in this you can say array format, in this list sort of format. No, this was a list and this is like this array sort of thing. So this is, there we go on this. And I think you can do the same for cities as well. And you can, like, if we change this whole code for the sake of this, so you guys don't miss it, I'll just city is new, and if we write city or city in cities, and then we ask it to print this new variable that we're doing the loop in. See, and now if you want to add this condition, we'll just add it to this piece of code, and now it should give us the D city names only. See, so there you go. This was something cool that I liked, and with that being said, I guess we're done with basic loop functionality. Then we can see how we can change the format in which we receive our objects and how to manipulate loops in objects as well, such as this. Now if you look at this code is even shorter than this piece of code, so this is like code optimization at its best. And with that being said, thank you for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.